November 26, the night of the attack on India. What if a typical evening suddenly became a battleground? What would happen if a bunch of strangers came there by sea, armed, trained, and prepared to murder, while everyone else stared in disbelief? One of the most well-planned terror attacks in contemporary history took place in India's financial center on November 26, 2008. 4 days passed at the time. 166 people died as a result, and it permanently altered international counterterrorism. We take you minute by minute through the 26/11 Mumbai terror attacks tonight. It's a tale of fear, bravery, selflessness, and unresolved issues. Remain with us. Mumbai is a city that never sleeps. A dream city, a metropolis with around 20 million inhabitants. On November 26, 2008, trains transported thousands of people through the center of the city. Residents hurried home from work, and visitors booked into hotels. 10 highly equipped terrorists who had received training abroad had already arrived in Mumbai by boat. But no one was aware of this. They carefully selected their targets. They had a cruel scheme. They had a straightforward goal in mind: murder as many people as they could while holding the city captive. The terrorists show up. The assailants abducted an Indian fishing ship and killed its crew after traveling by sea from Pakistan. They arrived close to Mumbai's shoreline in the dark and divided into squads. Every terrorist had AK-47 firearms, grenades for hands, days' worth of ammunition. Additionally, GPS devices with their bags concealing lethal weapons. They blended in with the city like regular people. Mumbai was unprepared. The first strike, Chhatrapati Shivaji Terminus. Chaos broke out at one of India's biggest train terminals, Chhatrapati Shivaji Terminus. Crowded platforms reverberated with automatic firing. People fled, a few froze, others dropped right away. Later, security cameras saw the assailants shooting randomly while moving slowly. Dozens died in a matter of minutes. There was an assault on Mumbai. A nightmare with many targets at the same time. The city was struck. Leopold Cafe is a well-liked tourist destination. Medical facilities, cabs and streets. Additionally, opulent hotels. The Taj Mahal Palace Hotel was the site of the most notorious siege. Fires raged within the structure, trapping both visitors and employees. Windows were broken by explosions. The famous hotel turned into a battlefield. A terror assault was being broadcast live on international television for the first time. The global shock siege. The assaults are shown live on news stations. The attackers tracked security moves by watching the same coverage. They took hostages. Handlers on the other side of the border received phone calls. The world looked on helplessly. The local police in India were outgunned. They mobilized elite troops. However, time was running short. Uniform heroes' courage surfaced in the face of fear. Indian National Security Guard commandos arrived in the city. They went floor by floor, room by room. In action, a number of courageous cops lost their lives. Despite being aware of the dangers, they entered. The siege eventually came to an end after 60 hours. The price was catastrophic. Aftermath. The ultimate cost: 166 innocent people died, 300 or more wounded. A traumatized city. Ajmal Kasab, one terrorist, was apprehended alive. International terror networks were revealed by his confession. India tightened its security regulations. The globe re-examined live media coverage and coastline security. However, justice could never completely ease the suffering of families who lost loved ones. Why November 26th is still important. It wasn't only an assault on India on November 26. It was an assault on people in general, liberty, international security. It demonstrated the organized, media-savvy, and brutal nature of contemporary terrorism. It also served as a reminder of the need of unity, intellect, and alertness. If you were affected by this tale and think that November 26 should never be forgotten, please give this video a like. Become a channel subscriber. Spread the word about this documentary to help more people see the truth. Your assistance enables us to share important stories. We would want to hear from you before you leave. What should the world take away from the atrocities on November 26? And how can modern civilizations better safeguard the lives of innocent people? Please share your opinions in the comments section below, because the first step in preventing history from happening again is to remember.